Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Thanks for being here today. And if you're new, welcome. Glad you found my channel. I hope you'll find some inspiration here. I'm going to work in my art journal that is based on creativity and gratitude. I've been going through this book and it's 52 weeks of creativity and gratitude. And I am on week 4. So happy me. I've been doing really well art journaling every day. And week 4 is inside out. And basically, it's about seeing things differently and looking at objects, everyday objects, and finding what else it could possibly do. And what came to mind is like, well, how do I think about this? And what came to mind was the movie Little Mermaid. And when Ariel, she finally gets on land and she finds a fork and it's like, or actually she found it, I think, when it got in the ocean or whatever, and she's just not sure what it is. And that there's a whole song about all these objects and what else could they be. And so she finds a fork and she thinks it's a comb. So to find different objects in your life that, and give them a different perspective, I guess. So, find a object in your home you use every day, and then fill your mind with blankness somehow and think about a color. And then just creativity is about seeing things differently. Use your imagination, represent your color and the intensity of your lines, the shapes you create, the way that your hand dances across the page. So I chose the color pink. And then I just did a whole bunch of pink things on here, and I got the paper all wrinkly and fun. And then the next step was to see things differently with everyday objects you select in step 1. So I put a pair of glasses out in front of me. There's my glasses, okay? And I turned them upside down and put them upside right. Tried to do all kinds of things with them just to think about it differently. Like, if I've never seen this before, what in the world would it be to, something? And so I just got to thinking about that, wrote down some notes, and I wrote did a picture of glasses. And then for my art journal page, I don't want to show you the whole thing yet. No peekies, no peeking. Whoops. I did these glasses, and yes, they still look like glasses. And I did a watercolor background with Crayolas. Yay. First art purchase of January 2025. And then I made different things in the lenses. So, and then this is a mountain scene and this is an ocean scene or a beach scene, but nothing's the right color. Everything's the wrong color. I've got a purple sky, yellow clouds, red and purple trees, blue-green mountains, a red river, and over here a red sun or a pinkish sun. I couldn't quite get pink. Green sky, blue palm tree, just things are wrong. But why can't they still be different? It's like another galaxy or something, it's a different place. And then both lenses are 2 different places. So how can that be? So I just gave it a little bit of difference. And honestly, this is difficult. It's hard to see things differently when you are used to seeing things all one way already. So enough on that. So what I chose to do today is move that and that. And I bought these Crayolas, and I was watching, who was I watching? Alyssa Burke, and she does Crayola wash all over stuff. So she's like, these things are the easiest, cheapest art tool you can possibly buy. And they're so versatile and they last forever, and you can get vibrant colors from them. So yeah, I remember, I've got some for Jubilee, but I want my own. So I just got the 10-pack. So I'm going to base color that. But then I went and found a bunch of my outlines, things in my painted scrap papers pouch here. And I got some of those things out that have outlines on them. So what's left of a piece of paper. So basically kind of garbage. So these outlines. And then I found these as well. Some cutouts. This says Brat. It's part of Celebrate, but I think I'm going to use it so you can't tell what it is. Here's some more letter cutouts, and this right here, this cutout. So it's kind of the outside of what it's the negative space of it, and this as well, negative space of this floral thing. But I want to give the page a background first. Let's scoot that aside. And I'm just going to use, sorry for the shakies. I'm just going to use these Crayolas as a backdrop. And then I'm gonna, oh, I've got some circles here too. I punched out a few circles. I might use those in here as a backdrop, and then just Liquitex gel mat the pieces on in arrangement. So let me just dump the crayons and the markers out. And I've got the fine tips too, but I just want to use these because they're brand new. Yay. So first things first, just wash a bunch of color on. And I'm not taping the edge. Add some red. Yeah, if you watch Alyssa Burke, her, she has a lot of just art journaling videos, and they are very colorful, and she's a maximalist, so she fills up every piece of her page. She does, and it's amazing. I'm gonna use some of my dirty water. Yeah, sometimes it's a lot, but she's very inspirational. Okay, I'm gonna dry this, and I had to get a new heat gun because my other one burnt up, just gone, burnt, gone, dead. So I'll do this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got that mostly dry. It's curling up a little bit, and it's just a messy background. Added a few other colors, and we are good to go. I'm gonna move my watercolors out of the way. Okay, so the next thing, let's place a few things on here. Let's see, let's find, might have to trim. That's a lot of bulk, isn't it? But it's just kind of fun. I like all the angles and the lines. I'm looking in my monitor, and there's just, oh, wow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Okay, gotta think, and then I can add bits and pieces of this here or here. Okay, I'm just gonna start gluing, and I'm not gonna overthink it. I can't take a picture because, yes I can, never mind. Use this. Where's my camera? So sort of like this. Okay. All right, I'll use that as a template, and let's glue. This is first. So this is gonna get really thick. Okay, so I got a little bit of color in that in my paint, but you know, whatever, or my matte medium gel. No worries, I'm not too freaked out about that. I scraped off a bunch. Okay, and I'm looking at it, and I love the combinations of the colors, but it definitely needs some definition. That's what I'm saying. Definitely needs definition, and I messed up right here, and I'm making me a little bit sad, but I think it still works fine. Oh, and I forgot this. Let's find out where I'm going to put these real quick. Yes, let's do that. Just a little bit more glue up here to tap this down. And then I think it needs some white and black. I could leave it as is, of course, because it is a representation of negative space, which is kind of the inside out of my creativity, because these are all from other projects that have come and gone and those pieces that are cut out are what was used. So these are cast-offs. These are cast-offs that would ordinarily just be thrown away, but not for a creative, right? They are used in every way possible. We don't waste things. Wow, I really like this combination. Okay, this has got to dry. Yes, you do. You have to dry, but I'm loving all the lines, circles, and I got still a few little outlines of the flowers, and then all of the different color combinations. I definitely want to outline this fleur-de-lis thing, crusty thing. I love that circle there and that circle there, and that outlines of the letters. It's just interesting. That spot needs some underneath of it. Okay, so let me get this to dry, and I'll be back with final touches. Okay, so I'm going to take this print right here. I feel like it needs some down here, and I'm going to mimic that right here with some black paint and a sponge. Man, this is thick stuff. It doesn't help that my craft room is cold. I shouldn't need much, but I like this stuff. I mean, this Liquitex Basics is good stuff. Nice basic to have around, this Liquitex black and white. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a sponge, and I'm just gonna add a little bit down here and around here, maybe on this corner, to mimic that. And if I ruin it, well, I ruin it. This is all an experiment. Let's get it. And this stencil is so dirty. Who cleans their stencils? I know some say they do every time. They have a tray of water just standing by, and other people are like, I never wash my stencils. Okay, so let's see how that looks. So we got that kind of mimicked there, and maybe should I just put some in the middle since I've got it out, just to kind of draw things together. This smidgen over here, just a scoosh, and we'll put it here. So a little bit of that over there. All right, so I think next I shall outline, and I won't make you sit through that, but I want to show you this one. Definitely want this one to be emphasized. It's just such a pretty shape. That makes that one pop. I think it got it all. Yeah, that way too. Okay. So that one's good. Let's do this circle up here. And this over here. added the few little polka dots punched out. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's see. What else? Do I want to do all of the pieces that are in there? Kind of do. All right, so I'm going to use a different size. Whoop. Let's see how that does. Actually, it's not a whole lot different, is it? It's not a whole lot different, but look at that fun shape. I kind of like that. Straight down. Got all these different lines and angles just from what's left of a piece of garbage. Okay, I am going to do a little bit more on this and then I'll come back and show you the final results. Okay, I added some black lines, vertical, horizontal, and outlined some of the things, but I brought out white. What can I do with white? Because, yeah, why not? Let's make sure this is gonna work for me. Let's just add some white lines here and there. I think it's fun. It's coming together. Like here. And I think with this practice of working in this book, I mean, I'm thankful for all of the fun projects that I have worked on with this. All of these things have been such wonderful art experiences that this page just makes me happy because it reminds me of the time I made these, the time I made that, the time I made all of these colored papers. Let's circle that. Color it in because I goofed up on my line. And so why not put them all on a page in varying places, intersecting, and give them all a home together that reminds me of the happiness of my creative journey, of all the things that I have done to define my intrinsic values. And yeah, that is a made-up word, and some people think it's kind of silly, but in my opinion, that is their opinion. I am using it as kind of my go-to. I really like the word. Even though it's not a dictionary word, maybe someday could be. Why not? Cool. I am having a blast right now, you guys. Let's just circle this little guy. Let's put a dot in that one. Ooh, how about some just some more dots in places? So adding to things, reminding myself of the happy experiences from the creation of these particular pieces, and I'm off the camera, so sorry. And this right here is from Cricut, my Cricut. I don't even have anymore. These letters that I cut out, I don't even have that machine anymore. So it's like, I really appreciate that I have these little bits and pieces from when I worked with that thing. And I'm just, you know, these simple little additions with, you know, dots and circles and lines. What about right here? Let's dot some things in here. Just having fun, having fun, having fun. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna, finish up this. It's doing so much things, so many happy feelings already from it. I really like the addition of the marks on it with the stencil. And that is a collage journal page using the prompt inside out, using the negatives of things and scraps and making use of things that would otherwise be tossed, thrown away, or considered useless, garbage, unnecessary. And I don't have a place to write. Maybe I'll write in white down here, and I need to glue this corner a little better. But oh, wow, I love it. I am happy, and that was fun. Didn't take that long either. So that is my session for today, for week 4, one of the days of week 4 in my creativity and gratitude book. And if you haven't picked it up, it's from Amy Oestreicher, and it's about 12 bucks on Amazon. If you want to get it, it's interesting, and I'm learning a lot. So that's it for my video today. I hope this gave you some ideas of what you can do creatively to find your intrinsic values. And I hope you're having a great day. Take care. Love you guys. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.